Hi, I'm B. Allen, aka podcast host, aka comedian, and informer of things you may or may not know. I'm a heathen, and sometimes say things you may or may not agree with. I don't care.
Hi, I'm Jay Jamal, minister, comedian, and podcast host. The opinions of this podcast are for entertainment only. Please pray for the pod, and may God help us all.
It's a free country, and this pod costs you nothing for now. Keep listening, and soon you'll be paying for this ridiculousness. Until then, don't cancel us, and enjoy the scheduled program.
Welcome everybody to the Church Parking Lot Podcast, where it is
And it ain't
what you think. Hey, this is Jay Jamal, joined by my boy
B. Allen. What's happening, everybody?
Yeah, this is the Church Parking Lot Podcast, where it is a conversation between a minister and a heathen, or a heathen and a minister. Sometimes we switch roles, sometimes we don't know who is who.
That's correct.
Sometimes we just throw it all up in the air and see what happens.
There you go.
Yeah, Church Parking Lot Podcast, episode 129, baby.
Yeah.
129. Make sure you go by our website, churchparkinglotpodcast.com. Make sure you go by all of our social media sites, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Make sure you go by all of those. And make sure you go by our sponsors, shopnewclothes.com, baby, where you can get all of your Church Parking Lot Podcast apparel, socks, t-shirts, sweatpants, sweatshirts, suits, dress shirts, khakis. All of that's probably not up there, but
It's probably not.
it's probably not, but some of it's up there.
Yeah.
So make sure you go get some of it. And make sure you go by thespiceshiporganics.com. Also on Instagram, thespiceship.organics, man.
Yeah.
We are so happy that y'all are here with us, and so happy that we are able to share our opinions with you with a comedic conversation between a minister, heathen minister, one of the two.
All that.
Well, let's go ahead and get this show started like we always do with our favorite segment entitled For Why.
Why for?
Just waiting for the effects.
Definitely messing up the echoes with the sounds. It needs to be silent.
My bad.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It'll roll over.
B. Allen,
Yeah.
you got it this week, man. What you got?
Yeah, I do, man. I
You do.
man.
I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but
you don't know. You never know, man.
y'all pray for me, pray for him, pray for us.
Well, let me ask you a question, man. Speaking of prayer,
Oh boy.
what toy did you always pray for? What toy or like game did you just always want? Your heart desired. You must have it. You saw a commercial. I don't know. Your cousin had it. You saw it in the store. Something, and you just had to have it. Like, I want it. Can you think of anything, any toy or game like that?
So my want was a authentic BMX bike.
BMX bike.
BMX bike. But not only just a BMX bike. You remember the bikes that had the disc on it where you couldn't see the spokes? It was like plastic covers
Oh, yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah,
wheels.
yeah. I do know what you're talking about.
So you didn't see the spokes. It just looked like all one piece, but it had like glow in the dark stickers on it and stuff like that. I always wanted a
It kind of
bike
looked like a
that.
car wheel almost.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Almost looked like a car wheel. And I always wanted a authentic BMX bike. I've told this story multiple times where I used to always want to go, or always ran off to the BMX bike track that was like about 3 miles away from my house.
Okay.
So I always wanted that bike. I never got it.
As you should not have.
What?
Number one, just
What?
listen to this the sentiment in the reply to the question I asked for
Yes!
you. What was the toy Keyword toy or game that you always wanted. And this man said a BMX bike with car wheels that lights up and goes real fast.
Yes!
That's not a toy.
Why not?
That is a vehicle. That is transportation. That's transportation for grown people.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about why you didn't get it. I'm talking about, next thing you know, you driving to the gas station.
I was.
Parking lot pimping.
I was.
I understand why they would not give you that toy.
That's not right.
Yeah, it was right.
I wanted Dayton's on my bike.
It's okay. You grew to be a outstanding, fine young citizen without your BMX bike.
I'm gonna buy me one.
As you should now, as an adult who requires transportation.
Who will act as an 8-year-old. Who just received it for Christmas.
Okay. Fair enough.
What was yours?
I don't know, man.
You were a spoiled child.
A few things. No, I wasn't.
What?
I really wasn't. I wasn't that spoiled. It's kind of like, you sniff the milk and you're like, I could probably get away with it.
And you did.
That's the kind of spoiled I was.
But you did.
It was like, the milk is still pretty good. It's not really rotten.
Right, which means you got away with it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is what it is, man.
Okay, all right. So you were a day past the date you were supposed to sell it by.
Now, yes. The toys that I wanted, I don't mean to be sad here or, you break out your little violins or anything, but all the toys that I wanted required more than one person to play with. You know what I'm saying?
It's a little shaky. But okay.
I was the only child.
Yeah.
My brothers and sisters were old as hell. They were, because they were my half brothers and sisters from the previous relationship. Just keeping it a buck.
Shout out to the halfsies.
Shout out to the halfsies, man. 0.5, 50%. Whatever you want to call it. That's what it was, man. So all the games and stuff that I wanted required to have someone with me. You know what I mean? And I had my neighbors and my friends, but
right.
Nothing's like having that good old, somebody right there next to you.
Absolutely.
All the time.
Absolutely.
You had that, right?
No.
You didn't have a sibling in the house?
I mean, I did, but she was a girl, so...
So what?
I couldn't really play with her the way I wanted to.
Oh, but y'all found ways at some point in life.
I mean, for some things, but other than that, I can't say that, because my sister used to beat me up.
See, it's better to have your sister beat you up than your imaginary friend. You don't you don't know what that life is like. You have no idea what it's like being pent up in a closet. You think you're by yourself and you're just taking uppercuts, just taking them, and there's no one there in front of you to justify the shots that you're taking to the temple. You know what? Anyway, man, I'm sorry.
You call it for your mom and she comes down like, "What is wrong with you? John hit me."
There is no John.
We're gonna take you to the doctor in a moment.
Well, yeah, man. So, like I said, all my toys that I really wanted really required, someone else with me, man. So, I just settled for the regular, video games, stuff like that.
Which still required another person.
It does, if you really want to have fun, because the computer beats you every single time.
My man sat at the select a player screen for 30 minutes. Do I want to play one player or two player?
John? John, pick up the sticks, man.
Pick up the sticks, man. Pick up the controller.
Just don't hit me with it. He ain't gonna hit me with it. But yeah, man, they required things, man. But one of my favorite pastimes was playing board games.
Oh, I love board games.
Because I could do that with my parents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they taught me different board games, man. We played checkers.
Yeah.
Chinese checkers.
Yeah.
What's the one where you gotta remove everything until you only left with a couple of whatevers?
What's that?
You know, like at the Cracker Barrel, they give you that.
Oh yeah.
That. You know what I'm saying?
Monopoly.
Oh, Monopoly was life.
Was it?
Oh, Monopoly.
Speaking
was
of
life
life
was life.
Life was life.
Life was a fire game.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Life. We played life, man. We played a lot of games, man.
Okay.
You know, but this story takes a turn to a game that
Oh God.
I never knew existed. You know, when young kids growing up, they have board games too, but it's a little more simplistic. You know, things like don't break the ice.
Okay.
Where you're tapping on the little
Right,
ice,
right.
just trying to knock blocks out.
Right.
Or Jenga, where you're trying to remove things. Don't knock that building over.
Right. Hungry hippo.
Exactly, man.
Okay.
A little easy stuff. Just eat the little balls, man. Just eat the balls. Pause.
Okay.
Big pause. Sorry about that. Anyways. So yeah, Hungry Hippos, Candyland. Shoots and
ladders, baby.
Simple stuff, man.
Right. Battleship.
But it came to my attention today that there's a new game that they're trying to sell our children. And it involves a different type of gesture that you normally would do in private.
Gesture?
Yeah.
This is a hand movement or some type of sign that you give.
Yeah, like, I gotta go. Right now. That's the gesture you give.
That's the gesture you give, yeah.
So this game is centered around one of my favorite animals on the podcast.
Oh my God.
I've had several run-ins and several stories about this. But we're going back to the kangaroo.
Hop away.
Yeah, hey man, hip hop, you don't stop, man. Shout out to hip hop 50th anniversary.
50th anniversary, yeah.
By the way,
yeah.
The story is strangely and oddly enough kind of for you.
Kind of for me?
No, it's for hip hop.
Oh, for hip hop. Okay.
It's for hip hop.
I said a hip hop, a hippie. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So, this game involves a kangaroo.
Okay.
And what you do, this kangaroo is he's sitting upon a throne. Okay? And as he's sitting upon this throne,
this is going bad already.
What's wrong with this? He's a royal kangaroo, and he's sitting on a throne.
Sounds like he's sitting on his tail, waiting to whoop somebody's tail.
Not quite.
Okay.
He's sitting upon. Oh, I'm sorry. He's sitting upon a porcelain throne.
A porcelain throne.
Porcelain throne.
Oh my God.
AKA the toilet.
Yeah.
And as the kangaroo sits on the toilet,
okay,
he opens his mouth, and you must feed him donuts, just one at a time.
Why the sound effects?
As you feed him the donuts.
That was perfect.
Yeah, that was the warm donuts getting ready. You
gotta go feed the kangaroo.
You got to. So as you're feeding him the donuts, sometimes he'll randomly just start shaking. As he's on his porcelain throne, he's shaking, he's baking, and he's moving all around. And he's trying to bring you some golden nuggets to town. And, he's just shaking, he's moving about, and sometimes he'll stop and open his mouth and ask for more donuts.
Mm-hmm.
But then sometimes, surprise, surprise,
is it?
He'll drop off a load or two for you. But you, as the player, have to quickly recognize whether or not he's dropping donuts or doo-doo. Brought to you by the makers of Monopoly and other Mattel games. Kangaroodoo. Kangaroo. This is a real game. It's on Amazon. It's available for $19.99.
No freaking way.
Doo-doo kangaroo.
No way.
Boing.
What?
It's a real game.
Do you actually play this in the bathroom?
I mean, you could pass time. It's nothing like playing a game passing time. I love it.
No.
I love it.
No.
Next thing you know, you get that white noise going on in your feet. That static. The HBO Skinamax static.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The one where you can't stand up all the way.
Yeah. When you stand up, you get real wobbly. Like you just got hit with an uppercut. Yeah.
You start doing the wobble, wobbly, wobbly, wobble.
Yeah, man. I need games to play when I'm on the toilet. Why not play a toilet-related game?
No, there's no way I'm playing this game.
Man. Doo-doo kangaroo.
You have to distinguish either the kangaroo is doo-dooing donuts or just doo-dooing.
Or it's donuts made of doo-doo.
No.
Either way.
No.
You as the player have the discernment to decide. Because one side of the little, it's a little, like a little disc. One side of the disc represents doo-doo. One side of the disc represents donuts. So what I'm trying to figure out is maybe it's a good thing. Maybe they're trying to help our children, okay, recognize the difference between feces and food. Because perhaps somewhere in the world there's I don't know, an influx of children eating poop, and they need your help. They need your guidance. That's not feces. No. That's food. You can eat that, buddy. Hey, put that down. That's poop, not peas.
So you mean to tell me that every time a young child is ready to eat, you tell them, hey, dinner's ready. They don't come to the table. They go to the bathroom. And they sit with a stool at the toilet? Is that what you're telling me?
Hey, man, whatever it takes, man. You got to teach these children. We're dealing with a different type of generation, so we have to try. What did Dave Chappelle say? Modern problems require modern solutions.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle for that.
Yeah, man.
And this kangaroo story.
I get it.
There's no way I am teaching any child, whether it's mine or not, the difference between Krispy Kreme and Hopper Cream. No way.
Hey, man, you have to, man. You have to. You
don't even though both of these come out warm and glazed over, I'm not teaching my child which one is true donuts or not.
I got a question for you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I don't want it.
Have you ever had the talk with your child about food versus feces? Have you ever had that child? Have you ever had that chat? Have you ever sat them down and showed them the different types of, because depending on the fiber in your diet,
oh my God,
you know what I mean, your nuggets might represent different shapes and it comes in different forms, so you might think that it's food. I understand the use of this game. I really do. I might buy it for my children.
There's no way. First of all, if you buy this for your children, I will intercept the mail every single day.
Oh, so you want to learn too?
No, I don't want your children to learn. Because
why don't you want to?
Because of the simple fact, if your children have an issue distinguishing between food and feces, there's a problem.
What kind of feces fascist are you? All I want to do is show them the difference between, poop and good product, man. That's all.
Poop and good product.
Good product. It can go a long ways.
Not that far.
Hey, man. Well, that just begs the question. For why?
Why for your child is eating poop? That's the question.
Well, my children are not eating poop. They eating donuts.
Praise the Lord.
Because they know the difference because they play the game. Now, yours on the other hand, yours a little older. So you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
But you can teach a kangaroo.
That's it. See, now you get it.
I don't want to get it.
Hey, man.
I'm not paying for that. Not at all, man.
Well, speaking of teaching old dogs new tricks, man, you need a job.
I mean,
a side gig.
A side gig would be nice right about now.
I could use a side gig too.
Yeah,
man.
A side gig would be nice right about now.
So how about we go up to Philadelphia?
Okay.
on a kangaroo.
Okay.
You know,
On a
kangaroo.
I'm riding in the pouch.
Facts. That's where the donuts are.
That's what the donuts.
That's where the donuts are. That's a big fact. How about we ride our kangaroos?
Okay.
Down to Philadelphia.
Okay.
You know, with Meek Mill and Rocky Marciano.
Facts.
And, who else down there in Philly? Will Smith.
Rocky.
Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, man. How about we ride on down there with them and help them in their school system because they need bus drivers.
They do need bus drivers.
They need bus drivers real bad.
They do.
They're not the only ones, but
no. There's so many different states and cities in those states that need bus drivers.
We need bus drivers here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we need them.
In all the different 7-5 cities, areas, like we need bus drivers, period. Like I'm so tired of driving past different banners that are offering good money to be a bus driver. Yeah. But nobody wants to deal with other people's kids. That's a fact. Not to mention deal with your own kids.
That's a fact. And I had to do it with 4 wheels separated by like 100 feet.
Yes.
Going 50 miles an hour.
Yes, which means you have to yell to the back of the bus.
Yeah.
Because you know the worst kids are at the back of the bus.
Oh, that's a fact.
They in that one seat that only sits one person.
Yeah.
And they all the way at the back pulling the emergency door open.
That sounds like you.
It's not.
Sounds like you retelling the story.
It's not. It's not me. I was the one opening the door in the roof.
You was trying to get to heaven.
I was trying to get to heaven, man.
I get it.
That's it. Hungry kangaroo. That's me. That's me. Different game.
It makes sense. Way different game. Way different game, man. Well, you know, we should go on to Philadelphia, man, help them with their bus situation because the city has proposed something that I think is just unheard of. I mean, I get it.
Yeah,
I think it's unheard of.
But I think everybody else should do it.
Think so?
Absolutely. You know how many people would not mind being late to work for this?
Well, look, in case y'all don't know what we're talking about, man, Philadelphia has proposed a stipend, so to speak.
A side job?
A kickback?
A kickback. Yeah. I like that. Kickback.
They've given a kickback to parents who elect to take their children to school and pick them up.
Facts.
And upwards to $3,000 per school year.
Per school year, which means that's $300 a month.
$300 a month, which is really not bad.
It's not
that's
bad.
Like probably half your grocery bill.
I mean, for real.
Depending on how many kids you got.
For what? School is in for what, 9 months?
Basically, it's a baby.
It's a baby.
It's a baby.
So you talking about $300 a month?
Yeah.
And your kid has, in 3 months, has eaten at least $300 a month for 3 months.
Oh, yeah.
For the time that school has been out.
And that's the $300 on them, because I'm still going to spend a little bit.
I'm still going to spend a little bit.
I'm going to let the school go and buy the lobster and the shrimp.
Right.
I'm going to get the asparagus and the butter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
We eating steak tonight, baby.
Yeah. I bought the steak sauce.
Yes.
School got the porterhouse.
School got the porterhouse, baby.
Yeah. No, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I get it. I love the idea, man. You know, but there's some holes in the situation that I need, answering here.
Okay. What type of holes?
How exactly are you going to determine that these children are being dropped off by who they're said is dropping them off to receive said money?
For what? For what?
From what?
Why do you need to...
Why do I need to know?
Yeah.
Because I'm giving you money, so I need you to prove that you are dropping them off and picking them up.
No, you don't. I don't understand.
So all you need to do is show up to school.
As long as my kid is there on time, I don't see the problem.
See, now you're thinking like a criminal. Because this is where I was alluding to. Oh, definitely.
Okay, all right.
Because what I was alluding to is, why can't I just find a way for you to get to school without me getting you to school?
We do that anyway.
And then take the money.
We do that anyway.
That's what I'm saying. This is free money.
Exactly.
Hey, Philadelphia giving out reparations, y'all. $3,000 a school year at a time.
Hey, if you find that cousin that's been missing and you tell him you pay him $50 a week to take your kid to school and get them there safely, they gonna do it.
Oh yeah, they definitely gonna do it.
I would do it.
I would do it
if I was unemployed and I know that I could get a job, but I don't want to stop smoking for the job.
Yeah.
But you gonna give me a job to take your kid to school?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
I'm doing it.
I'm getting that.
I'm getting that too.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
taking all the kids to school. I'm taking all the kids to school.
All of them.
I'm gonna have. You remember the MPV vans?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have an MPV van.
Yep.
With a what's the thing called on the back? When you're trying to hook something up to it.
With a trailer.
With a hitch.
With a hitch.
And the hitch is gonna be
Trailer
hitched.
hitch.
It's gonna be hitched to another MPV truck. And that MPV gonna have another hitch. It's gonna be 3 MPVs just running around. We gonna look like a little choo-choo train.
You gonna have a man-made 18-wheeler.
That's it, man. We gonna call it the caboose. The kangaroo caboose.
Kangaroo caboose.
We're just gonna run around just hitting the horn, playing hip-hop music all day.
Go ahead, hop on, baby. 50th anniversary of hip-hop.
Hop on. I like that. That's all it's good. That's our motto.
That's it.
Hop on.
Hop on, baby.
Hop on.
But get you to school, baby.
Hop on. Please
Yeah.
hop on.
I would definitely buy at least 3 MPV vans.
Yeah. You
And
gotta have it.
I'm taking everybody from the neighborhood to school. From the neighborhood. I don't even know who this kid is. I'm black as I don't know what, but he white as the Mount of Caucasus.
So you just gonna bring him?
Hey, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. That's my little nephew.
That's our motto, man.
Yeah. Hop on.
Yeah, hop on, man.
Hop on, because we about to get this money, baby.
Yeah, be careful, though.
Yeah, what? Be careful what?
Be careful when you hop on. Don't shake too hard.
Yeah, because this trailer hitch could come loose.
This could come loose, baby, and I don't know if you dropping donuts or doo-doo, but slow down. We ain't cleaning up on these MPVs.
Ain't cleaning up nothing, baby.
Up nothing.
Hey, clean it up nothing, baby. Hey, if you, sit down and be still.
It just makes me wonder, though, if the cities have this much power to pay parents to take their kids to school,
Right.
how many schools or cities may have already adopted this and just kept it on the low, kept it on the tuck? Just paid parents for taking them to school and just didn't say nothing.
There's probably a couple of them.
Just put it on their books.
There's probably a couple of them.
Yeah.
Probably. Well, I mean, they got the money because they're short of teachers, so they got, their budget is looking real nice right now.
Right.
But here's the crazy part about Philadelphia. You don't even have to do this full time.
What, the driving?
No. Say, for instance, you got a job you got to be at 4 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. But you get off in time enough to pick your child up. Mm-hmm. If you hire your cousin's nephew, mm-hmm. who just got his license, mm-hmm. to pick up your child and take him to school, but by the time you get off of work, you can pick up your child, mm-hmm. you still get paid. You got a part-time side gig. Instead of getting $300 a month, you get $150. Carried it 2, multiply that by 4.
I'm not following, but if you like it, I love it.
Hey, man, listen.
I ain't gonna do it, though.
You not? That's an extra $150 in your pocket.
For picking up little nigglets, I don't know, man.
You already gotta pick them up, though.
But I only gotta pick up 2.
But only one time. You picking up on the way to house.
That's a lot.
Is it?
Have you met these new kids?
No.
Exactly. They are different.
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
They eat doo-doo, not donuts. They don't want donuts. These kids are different.
Dinner's ready. I'm full.
I'm full. Just came from the bathroom.
Boing, boing, boing. They come hopping out. Yeah. No toilet paper at all.
It's different. It's different, man.
Hey man, listen. If I know somebody that got a valid driver's license and is willing to take $50 out of that $300, yeah, take them to school. Yeah, and pick them up.
I'm with it.
Long as they get back safely. I'm good. I am good to go, sir.
Hey man, well, speaking of getting back safely, man, we want a big old round of applause.
Praise Jesus.
Big old round of applause
Praise
because y'all's favorite pastor from Virginia Beach is apparently back on the street. A judge agreed to clear Rock Church pastor John Blatchard's record in court on Wednesday morning. All right, this is nearly 2 years after Chesterfield County Police arrested him for allegedly trying to meet with a teenage girl who turned out to be an undercover agent.
Stop right there.
Okay.
You mean to tell me a man of God, because he's not a man of God.
It's God.
It's God.
Yeah, because I got to get it.
Apparently he had to.
God damn. I'm sorry. That was wrong. Go ahead, though. I'm sorry.
But it was so right.
It is.
This man tried to get with a supposedly 17-year-old young lady.
Yeah.
Who is underage.
Yeah, I know you just stopped the story.
Okay,
but let me also stop the story.
Go ahead.
Since when did we start using the deceiving ages to catch these people? Because that's kind of borderline BS, if you ask me.
Is it?
I mean, I know it's wrong. Don't get me. I understand it's wrong. I would never in my life try to talk to a 17-year-old.
Look at this.
Anything.
Look at this. Look at this. The heathen got a conscience.
But what I'm saying is,
he coming to Jesus
if you really
tomorrow.
want to catch the pervert, don't you throw like an 11 out there or a 13?
No, man.
17-year-olds can drive. They can damn near smoke. They can almost vote. They can work a job.
Absolutely.
You know what that also means?
What's that?
They can be self-sufficient and live on their own and have sex and do whatever they want with whoever they want to.
And they can take my child to school for $50. That's exactly what that means.
Yo,
I don't care what you do after you drop my child off, long as he gets there safely. I don't care. Hop to it.
Oh,
hop to it, dude.
That's hilarious.
I'm just saying.
But seriously, man, you know, like To Catch a Predator, there is no episode of Chris Hansen with a 17-year-old fake agent. I promise you. Go look it up. Go ahead.
It's really not.
I'm waiting.
They're
all like 9 months. You came to see a 9-month-old baby? What is wrong with you, you sick man? I didn't know he was 9 months, man. But, well, let me tell you what this transcript says right here. I just want to take your little baby bottle and put it up your little baby nose and squirt the milk up and just watch it drip down your little baby lips. You don't remember saying that?
No, sir, I don't. I'm sorry, I was driving 3 MPV vans that were illegally trailer hitched to the other one.
Yo, man. This man was also charged with solicitation of prostitution.
He was.
After police said he showed up to the motel where they told him to meet, man. If
Motel, Holiday Inn. If your friend
is 17,
then you take her friend.
Exactly. I hope she's 18 at least. Is your friend 18? Good God Almighty.
Then you take her friend. Hip hop, the hippie to the hip hop. You don't stop or rockin' till you email me. Your driver's. I'm sorry, but my man is getting his whole record expunged.
That's crazy.
Yes,
that's crazy.
We can't even get traffic tickets expunged.
Not at all. But yo, the wildest thing to me about this is everybody knows that you got charged.
Everybody.
Right? When you get charged of something, I'm going to go on a limb and say 80% of people believe you did it.
It's public record.
Maybe 75% of people believe you did it.
Right.
And there's 25% that's like, nope, you got to prove them guilty.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And as time goes on and, you know, things don't happen, the percentages start to fluctuate a little bit.
It's not the hip and hop.
Yeah, it definitely kangaroos. You know, it goes from doo-doo to donuts and donuts to doo-doo. I don't know what you do, but
what this charge gonna do?
Yeah, what this charge gonna do, man?
It's gonna hip and hop out of here.
It gets to like 50-50 at some point.
It does.
And then people are like, you know, people are on both sides. Oh, maybe you did it, maybe you don't. I don't know.
Right.
And then when it comes out and they, you know, expunge the record with no explanation.
None. Whatsoever.
It still leaves a stain on your record. I don't care if you took the record away.
So let me ask you this. Would you rather have your record expunged or would you keep the record?
Give me mine.
You gonna be a thug about yours?
It's mine. Give me that.
You gonna want the record.
Tattoo kangaroo tears. Make it look like the tears is hopping on my eye. That's what I want. It's mine. I took it. I shouldn't have, but I did. Give me mine.
I'm gonna get a tattoo that says Baby Joey. What?
Yeah, man.
You want to keep it?
You might as well. This is the thing about. We talked about things like deleted tweets,
right?
Or you know, trying to scrub something from the internet,
right?
Yo,
absolutely.
Once thousands upon thousands of people have seen what they've seen, and opinions are gathered, and you know, just statements are formed. It is what it is, man. Nobody's ever gonna look at that man again and be like, yeah, he would never touch a 17-year-old. They're gonna look at him and be like,
let him take my kids to school. I'll collect this check and give him $50 worth of tithe.
He's definitely not taking my kids to school. Not at all. Not at all. Not never. So he's already lost. So that's my point. Yo,
okay.
Just keep your record.
Just keep it.
Expunging it makes it worse.
Because that means you're guilty.
Guilty of something. Guilty of something. There has to be something, some kind of explanation. The girl has to come out and say I lied. Or, you know what I'm saying? There has to be some kind of video evidence where it was like, see, I was telling the truth the whole time. How you just going to expunge your record? You can't just wipe it away clean. You ever seen a sponge?
It collects dirt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It collects dirt and it just sits there. The sponge is still there.
And every single time you put water on it, it expands.
Yeah, and when you squeeze it, no matter how many times you clean a sponge, when you squeeze it, you see a little brown. You do. Because you can never get too much of it. So when they say expunge record, no, that stain's still on you. That kangaroo doo-doo streak still in your drawers, dog. So, you know, hey, deal with it, man. That's what I say. Deal with it, dog.
So you saying that because he is, you know, well, here's the crazy part. This is what I don't understand. My man is a pastor.
Yeah.
Right? You have to have major kangaroo pouch in order for you to get a judge, one judge, to come out and say, "No, we're gonna wipe that clean." That judge has to be in your kangaroo pouch.
He has to be in there.
He is a member of your church.
He is. He probably takes the kids to school. You know, I got you. I got you this time. Don't even worry about it.
This is the last time, though.
This is the last time.
This is the last time.
Gosh.
I didn't cover these up for too long. I don't know whether it's Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts.
Just make sure you're there at 6:45 in the morning to get John to school. He's got to get there on time. Appreciate it.
I got you.
Hey, man. Sometimes you gotta see things a little clearly, man.
You do, man. You do.
You know, I'm an avid eye drop user. You know, allergies. You know, sometimes your eyes just get red because of other things.
Bro,
sometimes you're getting a little fit of rage.
Sometimes you bend, you know, that kangaroo fur gets into your eyes a little bit.
Yeah, man. You know, or you might stumble upon something inside the kangaroo pouch. You know,
it's a little green.
Yeah, you know, your eyes get a little red.
You decide to light it on fire.
Gotta get the red out, man.
Gotta get the red out.
So, you know, the most classic get the red out
Clear eyes.
solution.
Clear eyes.
It's definitely been Clear Eyes. What was that guy's name? Ben. He was a Ben, right?
He is a Ben. Ben. It's not Ben Stiller.
It's not Ben Stiller, but
Ben something. But he is definitely the Clear Eyes guy who has that monotone voice.
He does, man. So Clear Eyes and Visine are those are my go-tos.
Okay, all right.
Anything else is uncivilized.
Absolutely.
Right? Word to Charles Barkley. I don't trust any of them. I don't. I just think it's either water or it's like acidic acid, or that's the same thing. You know what I'm saying, though? It's acid, and it's acidic, obviously. So
and it doesn't clear your eyes.
Yeah, it doesn't clear your eyes, man. But man, you know, there's always like, you know how you just looking in the in the news or in the paper. There's always recalls for food.
Oh,
you know,
absolutely.
Bring back these snack cakes. Oh, the tomatoes got E. coli.
Do you ever take them back?
No.
You know why?
Because I already ate it.
Yes, sir.
I already ate it.
And whatever was the side effect, it's already passed.
It's already gone. I'm sitting here looking at the news like, hey, did you buy Ice Bomb Pops from Nestle this week? Well, if you did, you should have experienced shortness of breath and almost died. If you did, you can bring them back to Kroger and get a refund. And if you caught them on sale, sorry, we got to give you the sale price you bought them for.
Unfortunately, I'm on this MPV right now, taking these kids to school, and it's already passed, so I'm a little stuck right now.
I'll send the kangaroo by there.
I've seen the kangaroo by.
Put him in the pouch.
With the receipt in his pouch. When he pulls up, just grab it out the pouch.
Well, listen, man. The FDA has issued an alert on 2 eye drops that have tested positive for contaminants containing bacterial and fungal crap.
Fungal what?
Yeah, crap.
So you mean to tell me there is kangaroo poo in these eye drops?
It's quite possible.
This whole game is taken to a whole nother level.
A whole nother level now, man.
You mean to tell me I done went from kangaroo hopping, hip hop, to taking my niece and nephew and little cousin into school.
Yes.
To the point to where now, in order for me to get paid, I gotta make sure I'm taking the correct eye drops?
Yes.
Because of what I did last night?
This is all according to the FDA, man. Get this.
Boy.
Eye drops, the FDA said, you know what? Let me give y'all the eye drops right quick. I know a couple of y'all are probably scrambling right now. You're in your medicine cabinet. You're on your tippy toes. You're on your tippy toes. Calm down.
They in their kitchen and their bathroom looking for Krispy Kreme donuts.
Put the donuts down and look for the eye drops. All right?
My bad.
If you are using Dr. Burns MSM drops 5%, that sounds like some.
That sounds very suspect.
That sounds like lock me up and put the eye drops in my eyes.
Because I just hollered at a 17-year-old girl.
That sounds wild. And the other one is Light Eyes MSM eye drops.
What?
Light Eyes.
Well, how do you spell it?
Light.
Oh, my little cousin used those. Yeah, my little cousin used those.
Tell them to watch out because these eye drops contaminated could result in minor to serious vision-threatening infection, which could possibly progress to a life-threatening infection, which could cause things such as blindness and or death.
My little nephew ain't never gonna make it to school. He's never gonna make it to school.
Especially if you're not using them eye drops.
Who would use these eye drops?
No.
Where do you buy these?
I don't know. Not from the drugstore.
You can't.
You get that from the drugs that you get behind the store. You know what I'm saying? In the alley.
Right by the dumpster.
Got them eye drops. New joints, B.
You trying to pass that drug test?
You know what I mean?
I get you, baby. You trying to try that bus. I feel you, baby.
They say it come from Kangaroodoo. It's like some new. You feel me? It's like the kangaroo. It's like the hopping. The instant gets in your eye and it bounces your retina. And when it bounces your retina, it shakes off the excess moisture and turns your eyes red. Don't tell me how I know this stuff. I just sell it. You want these kangaroo drops or not,
bro?
Fam?
Let me get 3 of them joints, yo. Let me get 3 of them joints.
Alright, that's gonna be about 3,000.
3,000?
Yeah.
You gotta wait till the end of the school year. You gotta wait till the end of the school year. I gotta take all these kids to the school.
Alright, that's enough, man. Look, man, we want to thank y'all for coming out to the Church Parking Lot Podcast, where it is.
And it ain't what you think.
This has been episode 129 of Comedic Conversation between the Minister and the Heathen.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for checking us out. Make sure you check us out on all our socials, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that. ChurchParkingLotPodcast.com.
Yeah.
And our sole sponsors, ShopNewClothes.com.
Go get it.
And SpiceShipOrganics.com.
Go get it.
You can also view this podcast if you don't just want to hear it on YouTube.com. Just search for The Church Parking Lot Podcast.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We in there somewhere. There's a kangaroo on the show right now. You're not even seeing it. You're not. Because you're not watching. Go give us a view. Thank you. For the Church Parking Lot Podcast, man, I am B. Allen.
Hey, this is Jay Jamal.
Catch y'all next week.
Yeah. Peace.